All of the above. Okay. My name is Nafisa Tadilayo Awokoya, Creative Director of Tis Crystal and Blinks Limited.
So, how many children?
3 blessed souls. Timileyin, Tioluwanimi, and Titobiloluwa.
So, can you describe for us the first 30 minutes of your day?
That is the most chaotic part of my day. So it started 4:20 a.m. every blessed day, even without alarm. So my body is addicted to it already. So I wake up naturally 4:20 a.m. So the first 10 minutes is my praise time. So from 4:20 to 4:30. So 4:30 I dash out to the kitchen, place whatever I want to cook on the fire, and go back to bed. So when I go back to bed, the next 10 minutes, which is 4:30 to 4:40, we'll be in the kitchen 4:40 to 4:50. So it has to be me praying for my daily affirmation and the declaration of my day. So, and after that, by 5 a.m., another alarm will ring. Yes. That means another alarm to wake up my child that is going to school. Sometimes I don't have to wake him up too. So you already get addicted to that time, because by 5:45, he has to be on the school bus already.
So what was it like, say maybe 6 years ago? Before it gets to the point?
It wasn't as intense as this, because then my first child that is always catching the school bus earlier was still in primary school. So it's always like a very normal day. And I wake up, just pray and cook. And that should be around 6:30 then. So I do wake up 6:30 then. So just to prepare for them. By 7:15, we go out to school, and that is how we. And then, so I had people staying with me then, so they were helping too.
There's a popular saying that says it takes a village, to raise children, which is the example that you gave just now, that you had people that were helping you. Would you say that's for modern moms now? Do you still feel like you have that village now?
For me, no. And yes, the reason why I said no is that, okay, I've raised my children. People have already helped raise my children to a standard level that, okay, they can raise themselves now. Because my first child is around 13 years. By April, I will be 13 years old. So even without telling them, they know what to do. They have their everyday routine. So whenever they come back from school, they know what to do. They know where to put things, and they know how to engage themselves at home too. So, but then I had people that were staying with me, especially my mom. When I had my first child, she stayed 1 year, 2 months with us just to take care of him, because I was in my final year in institution then. So she was there too. And when I had my second child, my sister came, and I had the third child. So my cousin came. So I had people try. So I cannot even describe much about their childhood, because I didn't have that personal, because I have people around me that were there with them too.
So, but would you say the same thing for modern moms now?
Modern moms now, social media has even enlightened us that we don't have to go through those stressful routes anymore. There are HR companies now that are giving house nannies, stay-home nannies, from office nannies. Like, life is more bearable and comfortable now. Very bearable and comfortable. So if you have the money, so it is so bearable.
So if you were to choose between how your children were raised in the early days and the modern style now, which one would you?
I would definitely choose how I raised my children, because I have one confidence in myself that I usually tell people that whatever you see, whatever character you see my children exhibit outside, it is whatever I trained, whatever I put in them, because they were solely raised by the people that were raised together with the same standard and structure from our house. So they don't have any outside experience. And another thing is, nowadays I've had different social media posts, like, okay, somebody had a nanny, and at the end of the day, the nanny is infected with HIV/AIDS without them knowing. And that was when I realized that, okay, it is not even legally proper for you to do a test for a nanny, all those HIV test nanny. Because I read that post and I was like, so why going through all this stress with your money? I hiring somebody that you cannot even say, okay, trust. I know their roots and everything about them. So I would still prefer my ways of hiring my family, taking my family in to raise my children than this nannies.
What is one thing that your mother used to do that you used to roll your eyes at, but now you find yourself doing the same thing to your children?
Like, okay, my mom she was a dedicated person then. Like, she's so dedicated to us. She wants us to perfect everything. And there is this one hadith she always say, like our own personal word, like, okay, you don't stop doing something until you do the best. And there's always room for improvements. So when she said that, I was like, I scored 99% because then when I came home with 99%, she'd be like, where is the remaining 1%? And I'd be like, 99%. And she always tell me that, okay, because there is somebody outside that can still get that 1% to make 100%. That means you have not even completed your own personal goal. So until you meet up that there's nobody that can give you space. So you are the one being in that space. So nobody is giving you extra space. Like, okay, just have to do the best. That is our hair. So now, anytime I want to advise my own son, so I'll be like, Timile, you don't have to stop until you do the best. And there is always room for improvement because there is no best. Because your own best is somebody's minimum standard. So you have to do the best.
So you're also doing the same thing to your child.
Yes. And they'll be like, my mommy, no, you cannot keep me. I want to rest.
If you could sit down with your own mother when she was your age, what would you ask her about her struggles?
How she managed to be that excellent mother, a very devoted wife. Because like now, in our own age now, to be that too, I saw my mom balancing it. Like, she was so addicted to us and very devoted to her dad. Anything we need, she's there. Anything her dad needs, she's there. So none is even bigger than the other. She was able to balance the whole thing. But you see, our own age now, we prioritize more of our children than the other. It depends on home, Sha. It depends on home, and it depends on the man you marry. So my dad is always an active and a very involved man too. So
okay, so but now what would you say you're doing?
I'm trying to be better than my mom, but society, social class, business. Then that was so easy. Like the man provider told me is enough. But now we then our mothers believe something that okay, legacy comes from a man. But now me personally, I don't want to say we as a woman. Me as a mother, I want to build a legacy for my children. So legacy from the father, legacy from the mother will be a better legacy for my children in the future. So I want to balance both being a wife, being a mother, but I want to build legacy. So I have to be myself too. So
how would you say you're coping with, all that and balancing it, the struggle?
Sometimes we have mental breakdown. Like sometimes I would just be in the office, close the door, and tears rolls down from my eyes. Like, how do I want to do it? But the strength is seeing our children compensating us. And how do they compensate us? Like, come back from school, Mom, I did this today. Mom, the best person is. And my second daughter she's my motivator. I do say it because evil things I didn't even imagine doing. She'll be like, my mom, I've done it. There is one mathematics competition tomorrow. I want to attend. Please pay for me. So she's always trying to be that person that compensates. Though it is 3 of them, but we have different children, and I know how to manage my 3 children. One is introvert, one is extrovert, and the other one is in between. So, and I know how to manage it. So the extrovert one, anything that is happening in social life, she knows. Even without, I don't have access to social media. My children don't have access to it because when I was younger too, we don't have access to social media, and we succeeded, and we are living our best life now. So,
do you ever feel like mom, the title, has swallowed up the rest of who you are?
Personally, no. So my being a mom, I've been all my life. I've been a very present mom. There is nothing my children want to partake in. There is nothing my children want to do that you will not see me there. In fact, I wasn't expecting my child's school to even know who I am, because he goes with school boys, he comes back at night. The way people know me, because I was always involved. If my children is going to a particular school, even if I'm not going to be in your school every time, let me have access to your principal, VP, your counselor, so that I can tell them or talk to them whenever I have concern about my child. So I'm always a very involved mom, very, very involved. And there is nothing my children has ever achieved that I was not there to just to clap for them. Even if they fail, I will be there to encourage them. If they win, I will be there to clap for them. So I'm always a present mom, a very present and very intentional mom.
What is like the heaviest thing you carry as a mother that isn't a child?
Business. Savanji. Business. To struggle with marketing, struggle with branding, struggling with everything about business, because sometimes we all know that business is spiritual. It's not about how you market. It's about the grace that is on that marketing. Some people has run hats of 10,000 and they will be like, I sold 1 million naira. Whereas some people are putting in millions of naira just to run adverts. And at the end of the day, nothing comes out from it. So the business part, that is the only thing that can even weigh me down, apart from motherhood and every other thing. I need you. So you do this.
Let's talk about the wins now.
Okay.
What was the last thing your child did that made you feel like you were doing a great job?
What was the last thing?
Or anything that comes to mind?
Okay. I've mentioned that, I have introvert, extrovert, and the in-between. So the introvert one. So I was called one day that, in school that, should we participating in inter-school mathematics competition? I was like, how did that happen? She's good in writing. Very, very good. But talking is a problem to her. But going for competition, I can't deal. So the teacher said, before she could pick her, she has said something that, I said, okay, no problem. And because I'm an always involved mom, I have to tell them, I'll be following you. Because whatever she passed through at that stage, I want to know how she got there and how she navigated it. So I just followed them. That very day was I won't say the happiest day, one of the most happiest day of my life, when I saw how, when you have already looked down on something or looked down on someone, like, this thing cannot happen, and you saw them even surpassing your own imagination, and I was like, is this my own daughter? And I was like, this is miracle. So, and I was so happy on that day that I even went out of the hall and I was crying, and I said, God, wherever I've said you have not done enough for me, please forgive me, because she has always been a concern because of that, because she doesn't talk too much. She's always to herself, but she knows the right thing to do at the right time. So that day I went out and I was like, God, thank you for this day. Thank you for what you've done. And everywhere I've said you have not done enough, please forgive me. I've seen that you are a miracle God, because you do your things perfectly. So we don't have to be loud to be that person that the society wants us to be. We can, yes, we can be soft, calm, and everything, and gentle, not noisy, and still be achieving greater things. So that is why I don't want to achieve. I don't want to attach much to societal noise because of that. This was 3 years ago. Wow. This was 3 years ago, because I wasn't even expecting that from her. I wasn't even expecting that from her that very day. For me to even say, God, wherever I've said you have not done enough, please forgive me.
What has motherhood taught you about yourself that you never would have learned otherwise?
Motherhood has taught me to be the best version of myself. I just want to be the best mom my children can ever have. I want to be the best woman in their life before they proceed to have wife or husband, mother-in-law. I want my children to look back and say, oh, bless be to our mother because she did the best. So I want to leave legacy for them. I want to build empire for them. I want my children to get to a point in their life that, okay, when they knock, they don't have to sit down and wait for a response. Immediately they get to that point, before they knock, door is already opened for them. And that is where I have to put myself in a strategic place that, okay, I'm careful about who I choose as friends because of my children. I don't just allow anyhow person in my life, because I don't want you to influence my children one way or the other. The moment my children see that, okay, I'm closer to this person, they get to trust you. They get to emulate you. So I'm very, very, very intentional about choosing anyone getting closer to me. And that is what parents would taught me. Because I don't want them to regret any action I take right now in future.
If your child watches this 10 years from now, what is the one thing you want them to know about how much they are loved right now?
10 years. So let me be 23. Hey.
That's my age.
Hey, Team Teeth. You know you are loved at home. Don't get it twisted outside. There is no better love outside. Don't be deceived. Nobody can love you beyond how your parents will love you. I will tell you. Nobody can love you beyond that. So, for you to know how much I love you, I've stacked up millions of dollars in Zurich Bank for you.
Amen. Amen.
Because I actually have it in mind that before my children clock 20, I want to establish a lot of empires. I want to, even if it is not a loud one. Me, I'm not a loud person. I'm not an introvert and I'm not an extrovert. So I'm in between. So I'm a person of achieving it in a calm way, doing big without noise. So whatever my children are doing right now, I can tell you I've planned it years before. So I have plans for my children even beyond 10 years now. I thought I told you one day that, okay, I've started savings for my children since they were childhood. And I can tell you, they are millionaires. Something I cannot even boast of in my own account, in my own personal account. They have it in their own account because I started it small. And how much is it? 2,000 rand per day. Just 2,000 rand per day per each child. 2,000 rand per day reduction. So when my husband saw that, okay, this money is becoming something, no. So he joined. It's his own money too. So every day they deduct from the dad, they deduct from me too. So, and it is running. So at some point we change it to hard currency for them just to save it because of devaluation and everything. So in the next 10 years, just know, Mama loves you. And wherever you are going, just know the door is already opened for you because I will work my ass off just to make sure that you don't have to wait at the reception before somebody opens doors for you. Like, amen.
So one last thing, what would you like to say about their father, your husband, that you want your children to hear? Maybe something they've not heard before, or they don't know before. Anything.
Oh, one thing my children doesn't really know about their dad because they are still young right now is because their dad doesn't talk too much. So first-hand relationship, first-hand experience is me. Even before my children go to their dad, I don't want to ask for this. Should we go to our dad? Because they know he will always reference them back to me, that go back to your mom, go and tell her you want this. So we'll discuss it. So I just want to tell them, their dad loves them. And he's working just to make sure they don't have to go through whatever he went through when he was childhood. He doesn't want his children to experience whatever he experienced then. It was traumatic for him. You know, all these children living with somebody, that trauma was so much for him that he said no. Whatever it takes to get his children the better life they needed, he would do it legitimately. Happy Mother's Day to all the intentional, loving, kind, beautiful mothers out there. You are doing a very fantastic job, and I'm proud of you all. Thank you, Mommy. You've done a fantastic job in my life, and I'm so proud of myself as a mother too. Happy Mother's Day to all of us. Thank you.